So this weekend you had two big conference wins. What does it feel like for you to start out 2-0 in the conference?
You made me do that.
He was laughing already. It's not even my fault.
Hello, and welcome back to our second episode of Around the Mountain for Season 3. This week, we're excited to talk with EOU men's soccer players Josh Goodman and Antonio Gracia after their big weekend. And then we get to play a game of Know Your Mate with the pair. First, here's Yasmin to talk about how the team did last week.
EOU men's soccer opened conference play with a successful weekend in Montana, defeating Providence in overtime 2-1 and cruising past Carroll College 4-0. Freshman Michael Ebel received Player of the Week after scoring his first 2 collegiate goals, which included his emphatic bicycle goal in overtime.
Women's soccer had a tougher time on the road this last weekend, finishing with 1 tie and 1 loss. EOU tied Carroll 3-3 on Sunday and then fell to an overtime goal on Friday to Providence. Both soccer teams are going to be back at home this weekend, where they will face Southern Oregon on Friday with games at 4:30 and 7 p.m. We'll be giving away free pepperoni pizza slices before both games for National Pepperoni Pizza Day. Then on Sunday, the teams host Oregon Tech at 11 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. for Military Appreciation Day.
The volleyball team had a great weekend of their own, sweeping Evergreen at Quinn Coliseum on Friday night and getting their 5th straight conference win against Northwest. They have won 15 of their last 16 sets. Megan Bunn received Player of the Week after putting up 33 kills and 2 double-doubles across the weekend. EOU will travel to Northwest Christian and Corbin this weekend.
Football is back home on Saturday at 1 p.m. against number 22 Montana Western. Saturday's game will be Military Appreciation Day as well, with free admission given to all military members, along with special giveaways and themed games. On Friday, you should head out to Lane Farms in LeGrand for EOU Cross Country's home invitational meet at 6 p.m.
It's now time to welcome members of the EOU men's soccer team, Josh Goodman and Antonio Gracia, for their interview.
I think it was obviously huge for us to go 2-0, not only for confidence reasons, the team's feeling really good after this weekend, but also just to put ourselves in a good position in conference, whereas last year we came out of the first weekend 0-1-1 and we were in a hole straight away. So this year we kind of put ourselves in position to really go forward and make changes that we wanted to make from the start.
Honestly, that'd be a huge honor, especially for our seniors. That's what we're doing this year. That's what we did the past few years, just trying to play for our seniors and try to make sure that their last season with us, with their team in general, this could be the last season playing soccer regardless. So we want to make it as memorable and as awesome as we can for them. So we're just playing for them, and hopefully we can just make that possible.
The tempo is much, much higher. The discipline is demanded, and we're just expected to be great. Instead of just okay, we're gonna go out there and try. It's no, you're gonna do it, and we're gonna make sure that you do it. And that, having coaches that get the best out of you 24/7 is huge.
Huge.
Zach sounds like a demon when he's working out. If anyone's ever worked out with Zach, it's scary. He does that. And if anyone ever works out with him, it's scary. I'm uncomfortable when I do it.
I could bench more than Zach. That too. Pumas? So just like Pumita, just like a baby puma in Spanish. I got it from my dad, just ever since I was a little kid, goalkeeper. Some reflexes, everyone could have said calorie reflexes, but that's pretty lame. So my dad's like, what about a puma? I'm like, that's pretty hard. Just kind of stuck with it. And then I don't know how everyone found out about it here. I think Facebook's my middle name.
It's your Twitter name.
Well, now it is, man. Now it is. Before it wasn't. Don't interrupt me when I'm interviewing.
Now it's time for the game of Know Your Mate with Josh and Antonio.
Is it volleyball?
Sand volleyball.
That's wrong. That's
No,
wrong.
dude,
That's 2
still
different
volleyball.
sports.
Bro, that's volleyball.
2 different sports.
No, mames.
Give me an egg.
Please, God. Please, God. Not my hair.
I think he'd want to be able to move things with his mind, like telekinesis.
Incorrect.
Give me the egg.
Oh, it smells horrible. You don't really know me then? What know you make?
It's like hot funny or something like that.
I just thought of
Ah, it's in my hair today.
Red.
Is that correct?
Yes.
What does Josh prefer, cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Screw cats.
What is whose middle name?
Roberto.
Okay.
I don't know this one. Just give me the egg.
Yeah, take a guess, man.
A lion. Oh yeah. Nah, you're done. That's hard. I hurt. I got a concussion.
Spaghetti.
It's unfortunate. I said volleyball. A lot of different pastas. Philly, Eagles.
Lionel Messi.
Is that correct?
Negative. I would want to be Ryan Reynolds.
Well, that's a wrap for this episode of Around the Mountain. If you want to share your opinion for our next guest on the show, be sure to comment on this video on any of our social media platforms. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.